Hi all. So today's video we want to talk about the nested activities. Okay, the day 8 is nested activities. Nested activity means if you check with the previous programming languages like Python or anywhere, we can see that the if condition and for each condition, so and else while condition, these are continuously checking the condition and the given value, right? So that means there is a loop in there. So the same thing we can repeat it in the Azure data factory. For example, if you want a data or if you want a particular amount of data, for example, row number 1 to 100, you want only the 100 data out of 1000, right? So that we can use if condition or for each condition. So that is the importance of the nested activities in the Azure data factory. So we can that implemented in this here also. I will share this document also. It will help you. Yes. So here you can see that nested activity. For example, for each, I will here when we come here, we can see for each and if condition. So these are the conditions are available for the nested activity. So if you consider about the if condition, there is an activity inside this one, we can add for each if condition until activity. Implement do until the loop. This is similar to do until loop structure in the programming language. Do until this condition. Okay. Then switch activity. If this case is here, then you can use this one. If this case is here, you can use this one. So that kind of switch activity also we can implement. So that I will show here. Switch. This is the switch one. Okay. So we can add here inside this one we can add switch. So definitely these control flow activity you want to know about. So we just want to know where this you can for each. For each refers to the repeating control flow in your pipeline. This activity is used to iterate over a collection. Okay, iterating over a collection. Definitely you are using you want a selected list of variable. You want to print it one by one. So in that time we can use the for each. Then if condition use true or evaluate. This condition is true, then it will be execute. Otherwise, this condition is false. One don't need to execute. Until activity, do until. Okay, do come once it is done, then complete the activity. So this we can using a timeout we can do. Then the switch activity. For example, if the coming parameter or summing format of the file is CSV, you want to choose this pipeline. The coming file of the file is the Excel, you want to choose the another pipeline. So that time we can use the switch activity. I think hope you are clear. Then the navigating the nested activity. So once we implemented, we can click on here true and implemented whatever the application we want to do, that we can do the click on this edit and go on. Okay. Then the best practice of multiple level of nested activity, because we want to, if you do this one, you need to find out some optimized way. In order to have a logical support testing deep level, you can use the execute pipeline activities inside your nested using the get metadata. Get metadata is also very important because if you check the data or if you check the folders, you can use the get metadata. Just we want to get what are the data available before coming into the Azure data fact. That will help you. Okay. So that is the in the get metadata activity for the path, and we can use once if it is okay, then we can pass into the for each folder. So that is the one thing. Using the get metadata activity first to get a list of folders, pass the result of get metadata activity into the item list for the for each activity. Each iteration then represents a single folder to process. The inner activities panel in for each activity use another get metadata activity to get the list of files inside of the folder. Call and execute pipeline activity that has an array parameter and pass it an array those file name. Okay. So that is the importance of the nested activity. I think hope you are clear. If you have any doubt, because we just go through this one, because I'm working as an Azure data engineer. Because when I see this thing, I can able to give the practical level of application. That is the reason I'm creating this kind of theory portion of you. Once we complete this one, we can move into the practical application. So be careful. So definitely you want to analyze it. I will share the notes also.